Hey man, look. That's all I need to know, man. Man, welcome back to another episode of the Play for Keys podcast, the podcast for casual. A bad day to have a 4 in your name. All right, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. We ain't gonna talk about it. But anyway, it's a podcast for casuals. If you are a casual, this is the show for you.
In the right spot.
This is the show for you. All this graphic shit around us. Support.
Donations.
Support.
Donations.
Shit.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Money talk. Here comes the money.
And shout out to y'all people that be hitting me on the Venmo.
All I hear is since that check came in. I love it when you talk to me. My cats to see. My cats to see. I love it when you talk to me. My cats to see. My cats to see. Since that check.
Oh, you know, and happy birthday to Book, because it's his birthday. One of our most
loved. Hey man, shout out to my nigga, man.
Since that check came in. I love it when you
trying to tell that nigga, man.
My cats to see.
What the fuck?
My cats to see. I love it when you talk to me. My cats to see. My cats to see. Since that check.
Oh man, I might have to donate to you today. I think it was yesterday, right?
It was.
Or a couple days ago. It was the 17th.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
Yeah, I might have to donate to you. Not today though. I got bills to pay. But you know, don't let me forget.
Subscribe to his YouTube at King Jordan Book. You already know.
He said he didn't want no presents. He said, "Yo, just get my watch hours up." And as a nigga trying to get his watch hours up,
that's real.
Understand.
That's real.
That is so fucking real. Because we now at that point where we didn't have the YouTube for over a year. And these watch hours only last for a calendar year. So now some of them hoes starting to decrease when you start adding some shit. I'm out here playing a chasing game. I got to get to 4,000. I get to 2,000 one day. It get back to 185, 1,985. I'm like, damn. We lost 60 hours yesterday. But that's beyond everything. Let's go ahead and not waste any more time.
We do not care.
Mike Tomlin, we do not care. There's some things we just do not care about. First thing we're going to do, though. Do we go Molly? Yeah, we'll go Molly. We'll go Molly. Molly, after conflicting reports, has abruptly left ESPN's First Take show after putting in decades of service. I don't know the exact how long she's dead.
I guess it hasn't.
I know she started out at ESPN as a reporter in, I don't know if it was 2006 or 2008. Been there ever since. I know Carrie Champion was on First Take for a hot little minute, and then Molly Qerim came in. But it's comfortable to say well over 15 years. That's not far-fetched to say. Around 15 years. Through the ups and downs. There was a period of time where niggas want her to fuck off. All right? Niggas don't want to talk about that during these times of cheering, but once upon a time, niggas was like, "Man, get this woman off the pot." You know how that shit go.
Literally, bro.
It was so bad, but through and through, she found a way to stay through. You know what I mean? Has some great moments, but it raises questions because originally it was at the end of the year. She was going to, you know, let bygones be bygones. She go about her way, which that would have made sense. Like, oh, okay, bet, you know, she's lasting longer. But then after conflicting reports, it just abruptly overnight. I think she posted something on.
She left the day it was announced.
Yeah, it was just like she did not return to work the next day. As soon as that shit was announced, and she reposted a little statement on IG, and she was just like, you know, since this news didn't come out the way I wanted it to come out, you know, she started thanking staff and fans and all that stuff. And Stephen A. feel, you know how how he be acting. He like, you know, I know the reason why, but that's her story to tell.
Like, well,
brother, we know.
Yeah, if
why the fuck would you chatty patty, bro?
Moving on, bro.
Chatty. But before we move on, had to show some other reporters that was giving her props. You know what I mean? And who else would be better to do this Then one of the most important guys in sports, brothers.
Oh, get this nigga off the fucking screen.
Brother Jason.
With the announcement that Molly Qerim is stepping away from First Take, I think it's now the appropriate time to talk about her first ballot induction into the Sports Eye Candy Hall of Fame. She is a first ballot inductee. There's no question about it. There have only been 4 previous first ballot inductions into the Eye Candy Hall of Fame. Of course, Carissa Thompson with Fox Sports.
Of course, it's crazy.
Bro, get this nigga off the screen.
Of course, it's crazy. I need to hear this nigga out.
Of course, Erin Andrews with ESPN, her work there, and her work at Fox Sports. Then I think you have to include Susie Colvin.
This nigga has a type. That doesn't surprise me. But what's the difference between what this nigga's doing and what you got on that other horny ass nigga from doing like last month?
I don't like that nigga either.
No, I'm not saying, I'm not saying who you like and who you don't like, nigga. I'm saying what's the difference? This is crazy.
No, they're the same nigga. I hate both of them. They're both terrible people.
Is Joy Taylor not gonna be on here?
Brother,
you name like 3 white women.
I do not care what is on this man's list.
Damn, I kind of want to know like
historical run at ESPN and a first ballot Hall of Famer, of course. And then someone that I think has to be in the GOAT conversation for eye candy, a young woman by the name of Taylor Rooks. She's young. Her resume is not as fit.
Okay, we don't have to hear about you talking. I needed a person of color before I got the fuck on somewhere. Now that we got that out there, I was just appalled. I'm like, damn, how many more white women you gonna talk about? Damn, yeah, crazy. But anyway, yeah, we can move on now. Niggas show tribute in so many ways, brother.
That nigga's
so many ways.
I hate that nigga, bro. I hate him so much.
It's so bad. But next, oh shit.
We do not care.
Patrick Beverly versus Trae Young. Because I think Pat Bev was on this podcast and somebody asked him about the All-Stars and why they don't play hard. And his answer, he said like All-Stars don't really care or whatever. And he posted that clip online. Then Trae Young went under on Twitter and said, hey, bro, let the All-Stars speak for themselves because Trae Young is also an All-Star. And that led Pat Bev to go on this rant on his podcast. And he's like, Trae Young, you can't even talk to me. You haven't won anything. You haven't made the playoffs in X amount of years and blah, blah, blah. And then that led Trae Young to make an 11-minute video of him like just dissing Pat Bev, which is valid because like Patrick Beverly cannot be the one to say, Trae Young, you can't talk to me because Patrick Beverly cannot talk to Trae Young at all. And then
it was bad.
And then I think Patrick Beverly, he made another video, I think maybe it might have been yesterday, where he was talking about Trae Young again. It's just like this whole thing, bro. Why is Patrick Beverly talking? And then I hate Trae. Like, I'm glad Trae Young made that video because like sometimes you just need to show niggas like stop playing with me. But also I hate he felt he had to dignify that nonsense with a response in the first place. It's just all bad, bro. Everybody can just shut up and move on, bro. Please.
Because at the end of the day, it's Patrick Beverly, brother. Like, it's not. You know what he's doing. As soon as he did what he did and talked the way he was talking, I was like, I know what this is. I know what this is. Because they don't give a fuck about Trae Young like that. It was bait. And Trae Young fell for that shit. This is the same shit. This is the same shit that he did when he was beefed out with Brandon Jennings like 4 months ago.
Yeah.
Doing this back and forth just for him to be like, yeah, let's hit this charity. Let's hit this charity game. And it's like, all right, bro, like I see the moves in the games you trying to play right now. It's just like,
and then he said,
and we talk about
I think in one of the videos he was like, or I think in his response to Trae Young, he was like, he said, oh yeah, Trae Young, like, I hope he uses this as motivation so when he does good, he can remember. And he's like, nigga, shut up. This is not like, he's trying to do the same stuff that like Shaq did or whatever, or Shaq does when he like insults somebody and then when they do good, he's like, yeah, they use my words as motivation. And like, nigga, no, bro. They're not thinking about you. Bitch ass nigga, be quiet.
Now, I listened to one thing. I appreciate Trae's response. And No, I didn't listen to that whole 11-minute video. I had to get that shit chopped up in some sort of way. Like somebody had to give me like a condensed 2-minute version. I wasn't going to listen to that because he just sounds so monotone, and it's cool to sound like that. But he also sound like a nigga that was.
Trae Young
He sound like one of them.
He sounds like
Trae
a very
Young,
nice person.
He sounds like a very nice person, but when he did them insults, it sounded like one of them actors on the My Careers when we do the 2K. That's what it sounded like.
He sounds like a nice person. Like he sounds like he never insulted somebody before. Like I know he probably has, but like it's just his voice. It's just his voice.
There was something I wanted to listen to when it came to Pat Bev. There was a specific thing that he said that made me just stop everything. This was before Trae even said what the fuck he said.
Do that. Don't put yourself up here, right? Because you score a lot of points and a lot of assists, but you lose.
Well, it seems like he's just trying to take it as a chance to take a shot that you haven't been in an All-Star game.
No, obviously, but I've been on teams who won 50 games. I don't know what missing the playoff feels like. I have to tell my family every year, Daddy be home in June. I don't know.
This is why I stop it right there. You do not tell your kids that. You've never told your kids, I'll be home in June. When the fuck have you ever been home in June? That shit really irked me, nigga. Like, I had to go down Basketball Reference. Nigga, you've never seen June. You've never seen June. Why the fuck do we have to keep lying? It's bad enough you talking to Trae Young, but the lie?
I know what April and early May in Atlanta feels like.
You don't know what April and May feels like, nigga? Stop. June is the finals. When has this nigga been in the finals? When the fuck? All right, bro. All right, nigga. He must be talking about that bubble. He must be talking about that NBA bubble when niggas started in September. He must be talking. That's what really grinded my gears. Because at first I'm like, who gives a fuck? Then I see this nigga blatantly lying.
We just live in a world full of.
What the fuck are we doing?
We just live in a world full of cat, bro. It's the.
This
worst.
is all Draymond.
This is the worst timeline ever, bro. This is the worst timeline ever.
This is Draymond's fault, bro. This shit really. It starts with him, cause this nigga want to lie and deceive me and say we the new media. This is your new media.
Y'all, there's no such. Everything is the same, but there's no such thing. Everything is the same.
Hey, y'all so new media. Y'all will sit here and still pair with the old media. You so new media, you still go out there and give Skip Bayless a fucking job. If Skip Bayless was to say all this shit that Pat Bev said, there would be an NBA basketball player right now flaming him and saying, this is why we need more athlete voices to get rid of niggas like him. And then the athlete voice be Shaquille O'Neal and Pat Bev. Fuck no, nigga. Fuck no. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
We do not care.
Don't give a fuck. And real quick, WNBA playoffs happen. I'm not finna sit here and act like I know the ins and outs, but Asia Wilson's been hooping. Asia Wilson, I think she
won co-defensive player of the year, which is
that's so weird.
It's the first time it was her and Alana Smith, I think is the other girl's name.
Yeah.
Oh, Paige Becker's won Rookie of the Year as well.
Clear. Yeah, that cleared.
I think were those the only 2 awards announced?
I think those are the only important ones. I don't think
they made most improved that got announced, but I do not remember the woman's name respectfully. So
yeah. And there's a lot. I mean, I don't think they named any first team awards or anything like that, or coach of the year or stuff like that.
No, they haven't done MVP yet or anything.
Yeah, so I mean, it's going to be kind of hard to not give it to Asia Wilson. After they had such a slow start.
Asia or Nafisa Collier.
Nafisa's a nice.
She has been she's still maybe the only other WNBA player that's on Asia's level for real in the first place. Although she did miss a lot of games, so it'll be.
Nafisa do be hooping, but I think it does help when it's Asia had a slow start. Asia's team had a slow start to the season. And then them niggas won 17 straight games. And in WNBA terms, that might as well have been 50.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Low key, they probably won't give it to her because Asia should have been Defensive Player of the Year by herself, but did that code thing, And then she already has 3 MVPs, so you already know they don't want to give it to her again. So I feel like she's not going to get it, actually. Because, you know,
this will kind of tell me
do stuff like that, bro. Like, I feel like he's not going to get it.
This will kind of tell me if there's some NBA crossover of like winning bias and all this shit when it comes to shit. We'll see what kind of niggas they are for real. And lastly,
We do not care.
World Track Championship results.
Oh yeah, the World Track Championship.
I ain't got it.
They've happened, or they are still happening because it's been going on for like 9-10 days or whatever. Sydney McLaughlin, she won the 400-meter women's because she always does. Noah Lyles won the men's 200 meters because unfortunately he always does. Who else? Melissa Jefferson won the women's 100-meter final, and I feel like there was another major one. Oh, one that was sort of crazy. It was the 400-meter hurdles. Rye Benjamin, he won. But then they disqualified him because on the last hurdle, he like hit a hurdle when he went over, and they said it interfered with somebody else's thing. But then I just looked, and they said they reinstated that one, so now they're giving him the win again. I don't know. It was crazy. It was going back and forth. Because I watched that race, and I saw him like miss the hurdle, I guess technically, because he hit the hurdle and everything. But like they shouldn't disqualify him in the first place. So they gave him back his medal, so that's good. And those are like really the important ones that I saw.
Yeah, you know, it's 2028 for me, you know. 2028 when I'm going to lock back in.
You think we're going to have a 2028 Olympics in the U.S.?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. If the 2028 Olympics happen, I don't think they're going to be in the U.S. no more. I'm going to just tell you that right now.
Not with that attitude. I mean, shit.
Hey, do you see what's going on outside?
Yeah, actually. This my what the nigga Stephon? What did Stephon Diggs say? Let me heal you. Let me heal you. That's a crazy line. That is such a crazy line.
Never mind. I'm not even gonna say nothing about that. But getting into the actual factual stuff we want to talk about for real. He did it again. Crawford is continuing to beat niggas' asses. He beat Canelo Alvarez in the big mega fight. It was unanimous decision. He won pretty much every round.
Yeah.
And
there might be like maybe 2 or 3 rounds where Canelo probably have won on other people's card, but it was majority Crawford.
For sure.
Start to finish.
But like my biggest takeaway from the whole fight is that Bud is in great shape because he didn't look tired in that fight at all. Like no matter what, even at the time, because honestly, Bud he started off the fight sort of fast and just whooping his ass, but then Canelo ended up coming around a little bit, and Canelo was hitting him with power and everything, and Bud just like looked perfectly fine. It was just crazy. He's like a cyborg, bro. He's clearly the boxing GOAT of this era. And low key, like I don't know enough about boxing to say if he is better than Floyd or not. But all I know is that Floyd, he would wait a lot of Floyd went like 50-0. I guess he might be like 52-0 if you count like the Conor McGregor stuff and all that. But Floyd, I know like he waited sometimes until people were a little bit out of their prime. Like I know he did that with Pacquiao for sure. But like Bud, and he was seeking out fights. He was begging to fight niggas. And niggas would run away from him. But I mean, Canelo, he accepted the fight. He didn't have to. Bud beat his ass. Now Crawford, I think he holds like 3 or 4 belts in like 3 or 4 different divisions now. Like I don't know. He's a cut above the rest. He's completely different than everybody else, to be completely honest.
Yeah, 42-0. 31 of those being by knockout.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. Yeah, and I think Canelo at the time, I think he said that Terrence Crawford is a better fighter than Floyd.
I didn't hear that.
I think he said that. And I know like in the boxing world, like there's like a distinct difference between like being a better boxer versus being a better fighter or whatever. But that nigga Terrence, bro, like
Yes.
it was one of those things where like it got to like round 9 and 10, and that nigga started turning up. I was like, hold on, nigga, damn.
Tired? I'm just like, bro, he's in great. Like he was not tired. I was so confused. I'm like, I was like, Canelo started hitting like cause it took a while for Canelo to get going, but like he did start hitting him back for real. And I was just like, he not tired? He don't feel that shit? Like, I don't know. It was crazy.
No, I think one of the funniest things, one of my biggest takeaways was seeing Max Kellerman call this goddamn fight. That shit was so fucking hilarious to me because for the first 2 to 3, not even 4 rounds, I'd say the first 8 rounds, it was like whoever the guy next to Max Kellerman that was talking, he was like, hey man, it seemed like Terrence Crawford, yeah, he's right there. Like he seemed like he's winning. And Max would just be like, yeah, you know, and everything's good. You know, it's just we haven't seen that test to the elevator. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to get hit on the elevator. He used to use that elevator line
Bad.
every single round. Where it's
well,
just
upstairs,
like
going upstairs. Oh, okay, we gotta go upstairs.
He said, well, we'll see the real test when he gets hit upstairs. Is inevitable. It's like, brother, I don't think he gonna get hit upstairs, dog. I think that time is past. That shit was
to be honest, though, he did get Crawford did get hit upstairs a couple times. And he started laughing. I was like, this nigga's insane. Like,
this nigga also took a bullet to the head and drove himself to the hospital.
Yeah, like you can't.
That was also our first viral video ever. Shout out to us. Terrence Crawford got us viral. Literally 2 years ago to the date. Or not to the date, but this month. Yeah, that happened this month. That's crazy. Because at first...
You should not bet against a nigga that got shot in the head and drove himself to the hospital. That's really the biggest takeaway. The biggest message from all of this.
My perception on Terrence Crawford in the span of 2 years has been crazy. 2 years ago, I was here saying, yeah, that nigga Errol Spence got that nigga. Errol Spence gonna beat this nigga ass. 2 years later, I'm like, can anybody beat this nigga ass?
Bro, because he went up I think, because he normally fights at in the 140s or whatever, and I think this fight was 168 or something like that. So he basically went up 20 pounds to fight Canelo. And Canelo did look a little bit bigger than him in the ring in the first place, and he just easily beat his ass. Like, I don't even.
And like I said, I don't know much about boxing to begin with. But one thing that I didn't hear people talk enough about on the broadcast was the fact that Terrence Crawford naturally, his walking weight is 180.
Yeah, so
so it's like he didn't even have to cut that hard. He didn't and there wasn't a water weight clause or anything like that. So it was one of those things where, yeah, he'd be boxing at 140, but maybe what if that nigga's just comfortable at 160?
I mean, he's clearly comfortable at 160.
That nigga comfortable at it. But I'm just imagining how much power my punches would have losing 40 pounds versus losing a smooth 20. A smooth 20 is that nigga just jogging on the treadmill and hitting the sauna a couple times. That don't seem like a lot of work for Terrence.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
even at that,
Canelo did look bigger though.
He moving around easily. This is
not tired.
This is great.
But I'll admit, most of the times when you get these smaller fighters, I rarely see them gassed. It'd be the heavyweight niggas that be. It'd be like your what's that nigga's name? Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
It'd be those 6'7" niggas that don't know what they doing. You know what I mean? They be struggling. And then last thing before we get off the boxing topic. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I saw a random video of Deontay Wilder, boxing clips and knockout clips. Yeah, he just got a lot of power, bro. I'm looking at him box. I'm like,
oh yeah, no, he just hit niggas really hard.
I'm not saying he don't know how to fight, but I'm like, this technique look crazy. I was just like, oh, this looks wild as fuck.
Yeah.
How did he get so far with this technique? Nigga, it just looked like y'all just placed that nigga from outside and gave him some gloves.
That's what it feels. But
I don't know boxing. I don't know boxing like that. It just don't look like the nigga.
I agree with you because when I see him fight, I think that same thing. I'm just like, he just hit really, really, really hard and knock people out. And like, I get it, bro.
Like that shit will probably hurt the fuck out of me. Like, I get it.
Like, you don't got to worry about technique that much if you can just knock somebody out. Bro.
Like that nigga be missing all game.
That's why he couldn't beat Tyson Fury because Tyson Fury was, I think during that fight, Wilder was only like 220 and Fury was like 280. So like he already had that gigantic weight on him. So like the punches didn't have enough on it. Even then, he still knocked him. He still knocked him down before.
Knocked him down. And then Tyson Fury was like, "That'll never happen again." And then he really locked in, and I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, this is what a boxer looks like." Yeah. a boxing. I'm like, damn, like jabs. I'm just looking at the footage. I'm like, damn, maybe I just wasn't looking hard enough during these fights in real time. Because I'm looking back at this shit. I'm like, boy, what the fuck is this? This looks ridiculous, but it worked. Like they be trying to block him, and he be breaking through the blocks. I'm like, this
He's too strong, bro. He's too strong.
Hey, man. Yeah, that's bad. And he's 6'8". That sounds terrible.
I know he went to Bama first to play football. I think it was well, obviously it's probably like a DM.
I'm about to say 6'8" sounds dangerous for him at like football. Imagine that nigga with 3 fingers in the dirt. That's a Sean Oakman build.
Sean Oakman, man. What could have been, bro?
They hold my nigga Sean, bro.
Badly.
They hold that nigga so bad, bro. It was a school though. It was a school, bro. Yeah. Had he been at another school, bro? First round, easy.
Anyway.
I remember those memes.
Those were some of like the first like memes, period. Honestly, like when memes first started. We sound old as hell, but yeah.
Them bitches grainy as fuck.
Like that was
them
like,
bitches
like
deep fried.
It was like the Sean Oakman pictures and like the little, I don't know what, like the comic dudes or whatever. I don't know what those memes were called, but like them little stick.
Yeah, it'd be them niggas.
Damn.
That's fucking crazy. Yeah, I remember those. But any fucking who. Moving from one NSO topic to NBA. NBA EuroLeague is now being in consideration, is now about to get launched. Adam Silver in a press conference announced that they are in the works of an NBA EuroLeague. It'll be in Paris. They've already gotten teams like Real Madrid, Barcelona, some other soccer giants that want to have basketball teams as well. And reaction was split because I mean, on that side of the world, there's a lot of people that are very excited for this, and rightfully so, because NBA money is always going to be different than whatever the fuck y'all getting over there, respectfully. But on this side, it's just a lot. It's a lot of head scratching things. It's supposed to be in the works. It's supposed to be announced either 2027 or 2028. I don't know what will come out of it. Before I ask how do you feel about this before I even go into any more details?
This is stupid. Who cares?
Yeah.
Honestly, bro, who cares? Like, they already have leagues over there. Like, people from the U.S. aren't going to be watching these teams more than likely. And I really don't see why anybody overseas would care. Like, anybody already in Europe would care because they already have their own European league. Like, this is stupid to me. Like, I don't see the point.
Yeah, I think it'll be a league of like 16 teams, maybe for scouting purposes. I don't know what will come of this, but if I think they're doing it,
aside from that, not to cut you off and everything, but like they're gonna want to come to the NBA. Like the cold players are still gonna want to come to like the NBA in the US. Like, so it seems stupid to me.
Well, I might push back on a tad, just a tad. It depends, Because if that money looks similar to regular NBA money, I could see niggas saying, "Oh, I can get this kind of money and still be in my country." Like, imagine a Jokic type of nigga before he had the NBA. And I was like, "Oh, I can go to NBA. I can go to NBA Europe and get the same type of bread."
I don't
potentially
think they'll get anywhere near the same type of bread. At least from the start. Like, it'll probably take like some years for that. And by that time, like, I feel like it's gonna flop because Adam Silver is bad at his job. So
that could be true. That could be true. It depends. It depends on, you know, what that pay looks like. But hypothetically, if they were getting a certain, well, and granted, them getting that type of pay is not that far fetched because you're talking about niggas like Manchester United.
but
You're talking about
they're already
Real
paying their
Madrid.
soccer players a lot.
Yeah. So it depends on how dedicated they are to saying, "Hey, fuck it, you know, we finna throw some money." Now, if there's another country that decides to throw their hat in the ring, shit does it might get a little spooky. It might get a little. If there's another country that we thinking about that start with an S, if they bring their hat in the ring, then we might have some more uncomfortable conversations. But dealing with the people that we're talking about right now, it's a coin flip. It's a coin flip. I'm just saying, like, if they had that type of money, I could see certain players saying, "Oh fuck no, I don't need to go there. I can take care of my family right here
I guess.
in this league." It's far fetched, but I know there's some niggas that just don't give a fuck about the legacy accolade shit from an NBA standpoint, where it's like, I'm trying to get the bread, and I know that NBA is gonna give me the most amount of bread. But, you know, we'll see how it pans out because we have no choice. We hope it doesn't pan out, but I mean, like, it's this is ongoing, and it's like, okay, like I don't even know how this is working. Maybe I'm talking shit, and then it ends up being some shit I'll fuck with. Who knows? Or Adam Sandler, you know, I almost called a nigga Adam Sandler. Adam Silver, Adam Silver might be on some fuck shit, and this is how niggas learn about the good and bad about NBA League Pass.
Shit.
This be some fucked up shit. This be some fucked up shit. They finally figure out what the fuck blackouts are. Now they pissed.
Everybody, like, overseas, if you have like the NBA or whatever, you
can watch every game.
You can watch everything, but you can't do that in the US. Like,
local blackouts in Greece or Turkey sounds crazy. That sound like some. That's when niggas. That's when the real heat finna be on Adam Silver. When the world doesn't stop fucking with you, the world. All right, man.
Bro, all this shit is a distraction to hide from the real problem that Adam Silver is trying to get by, which is the Kawhi Leonard thing.
Part 3. I don't even know what part this is, bro. Every week we finding some shit.
Yeah, bro. And this week, another Pablo Torre episode came out. I watched it. It's pretty much like just the Clippers or I don't want to say the Clippers are guilty because, like, it still hasn't been proven all the way, but, like, it really looks like the Clippers are guilty. They try to circumvent the cap. They keep getting caught up doing this, and it feels like Mark Cuban is trying to set the Clippers up as well. But we don't even have to get into all that because I just wanted to I seen a report that said a lot of Clippers players are getting tired of Kawhi Leonard and want the team to part ways with him. And this whole Kawhi Leonard thing just makes me wonder, like, what do you think? One, do you think Adam Silver is going to punish it? Like, say the Clippers are found guilty. Will Adam Silver actually punish them for real? And two, like, what is an adequate punishment for them, do you think?
Yes, I think he will punish them. I just don't think it'll be a harsh enough punishment for my liking. So because it's just too much evidence, and like I said before, and I tweeted this out 2 weeks ago. Yes, Pablo Torre is on a Kendrick Lamar run. Meet the Grams is still not dropped yet. I promise you. There is more shit that nigga got. I promise you there's more shit that nigga got. But now we're getting to that point where niggas is damn near annoyed at Pablo dropping shit because there's goddamn more. There's more shit. Yes, nigga, there's more because these niggas is not good people. But I think an adequate punishment for what's been going on, I would have done voiding that nigga Kawhi's contract, which I think they want to do anyway. Somebody said that speculated like maybe the Clippers wanted to leak this shit out so they can get up out of Kawhi's contract or some shit. I don't know. Niggas got conspiracy shit for days when it comes to this shit. But I would void that nigga contract, take multiple first and second round picks. I don't give a fuck if it doesn't start until 2030. Get them fucking picks. And then suspend Steve Ballmer for 2 years. I need a 2-year suspension out of that nigga. I need 2 years. 1 year for me, not good enough. This nigga's a fucking billionaire, nigga. Multi-billionaire.
He's the 6th richest man in the world.
Like that nigga's not hurting for nothing. That nigga's not hurting for nothing. I need that nigga handicapped when he gets back. Like you gonna have to work for this shit, bro. Because we got to set a precedent that we not tolerating bullshit. Do I think Adam Silver would do this shit? No, he's not going to do this. He's not going to do any of the shit I said. And I feel like it's going to be more of a slap on the wrist or a fucking fine. I feel like he's just going to fine this nigga and it wouldn't fucking matter. Or like fine him whatever they circumvented plus some. And I'm like, no. That or even, I'll tell you what, Adam Silver. I'll even be okay if you void this nigga's contract and whatever they circumvented goes against their cap. I'll live with that. If that means that shit starts off with you severely in the second apron and you just got to work through this shit for however many years it was, then so be it. He said what?
you want him to have Steve Ballmer?
Yeah, that's
like
how
this.
I need that nigga. I need that nigga. Yes, nigga, because that nigga cares about winning. I want that nigga to really feel this shit, bro. Because money don't mean shit to that man, for real. Taking some of his money. It's not, you don't have.
He's an actual passionate basketball fan. So I really do think suspending him for 2 years would hurt him. Like he would low key be like, okay, maybe I do need to stop. Maybe I have been tripping.
Yeah, I'm saying like you gotta do like stop hitting this nigga's pockets because you will never be able to hit his pockets hard enough without it sounding crazy.
Because wasn't he like the
like
CEO
finding that nigga
or something? Like he'll never take enough money from him.
Exactly. I got conned out of some millions, nigga. You're worth 106 billion. You know what I mean? And you'll never be able to justify finding that nigga to his percentage.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, we're gonna find you 20 billion. That sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. That'll get that nigga to tighten the fuck up. But that's crazy. And he'll probably sue. There's no way you could do this.
One thing though, I think that's going because a lot of the like in Pablo's episodes, and then I think in some of my own stuff I've seen, like the NBA, when they like not research, when they investigate stuff like this, it takes a long time because they just move slow type shit, and they want to make sure everything is like legit. And even though Pablo damn near did all the investigating for them in the first place, but they said they moved very slow. And then like this season, the All-Star game is actually at the Clippers arena, so that's another reason. So I think like the NBA, they're gonna want to like slow play this, make it take a long time, maybe even make it be like after the season before they punish him or something like that. Like they probably want to make people forget about it. Although Pablo's not gonna let people forget because he's gonna keep coming out with more and more episodes and everything. But I just really do feel like they're trying to like make this whole situation pass before everything. But like I just really don't know. But I'm sort of in agreement with you. I don't think Adam Silver is gonna do any punishment that's gonna be worth it for them, to be completely honest.
I think they might take so long where the Clippers get a chance to get punished after Kawhi's no longer on the team. Where it's like, okay, like Kawhi not even on the team no more. Like they might move off of him before they conclude the investigation or whatever. Because it's not like they can freeze them niggas. It's not like, oh, you can't move your players until we're finished with this investigation, as we're in an active season.
Kawhi,
I mean, that would be dope as fuck though.
Or he's under contract for this up for the 2025-2026 season and the 2026-2027 season. And then after that, he's completely a free agent. So he really is not long for the Clippers in the first place. Why's the nigga fucking?
Yeah, I can see this nigga getting moved this season just to get something out of him instead of him being a free agent. Just so this can kind of go away or whatever. Yeah, bro. I need them niggas to get punished, bro. I need them niggas to get punished. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how strict David Stern would have been either. Like niggas been so quick to be like David Stern would have did. I don't know. When it comes to owners, I don't know. When it comes to players, oh absolutely.
Yeah, we know.
That nigga built the ass.
David Stern probably just punished Kawhi for some reason.
Yeah, he might find a way. This was obvious. Kawhi knew about this, huh?
Kawhi 1,000% knew about this in the first. Like that's first. He 1,000% knew about all of this.
And David Stern was like, "And you ain't want to tell us? 30 games. 30 games.
Kawhi was gonna miss those anyway. I was gonna miss those anyway.
No cap, nigga.
Like, you can't suspend Kawhi because like niggas gonna miss them anyway. Like he be.
That's
fine.
what I'm saying. That's why I said when last week I was just like, yeah, force that nigga to play 82. Forcibly playing 82.
That nigga's knee falling off the bone.
With a minimum of 4 minutes on the court per quarter, you got to be on this court for at least 4 minutes. Fuck out of here. That your game check will not be completed if you do not meet those requirements. Yeah. Yeah. Because I know how they'll try to do it. Because if I give you like a minimum of whatever, you'll try to get that shit over in the first half and then shit out the rest of the. No, nigga. Every quarter, I need you in this game. Y'all could be blown out by. Y'all could be blown out by 52. You give me my 4 minutes in the fourth. You will be here. Stand in the corner. Do something.
But moving on from basketball to the football world, Joe Burrow is out once again. This time with a great. Once again, sounds crazy, but Joe Burrow do be hurt a lot.
I mean, every fucking year, nigga. I don't know.
Like Joe Burrow is a great quarterback, but he be hurt all the time. But Joe Burrow, he suffered a grade 3 turf toe injury that's going to require surgery. And I think I just got an update on my phone from Bleacher that said he just had surgery and it was successful. But he's supposedly going to be out 3 months at least. And from every single video I've learned about, because as soon as this turf toe thing, there was everybody making a joke, oh, turf toe, they need to change the name. It's so much like, and I've seen a whole bunch of videos on turf toe, and I've learned like, if like the ligament of your toe is like torn, if it's grade 3, it's completely torn, he can't push down his toe or anything like that. It just feels like 3 months, I feel like he's going to be out longer than 3 months. I'm not going to hold you.
They're being generous about that 3 months. It might be 4 or 5, but they don't want to say that.
If it's 4 or 5, then the season over, bro. Just like shut that nigga down, bro.
I mean, 3 months in the season's over because it's
also true.
It's the fucking Bengals. Y'all barely beat the Browns, and you had Joe Burrow.
And they should have lost the game to the Browns. The Browns kicker just missed. Like
twice.
Yeah, like
he missed twice. Fuck, nigga. Nigga fucked up my pick. But yeah, I mean, what's the backup quarterback name? Jake Browning?
Yeah, Jake Browning.
I mean,
he's a solid backup.
Solid backup. Not a needle mover in that division, bro. So sorry. Like that division already tough. Yeah, at some point we're gonna have to, label this nigga Joe Burrow in that Andrew Luck category.
I seen there was like a graphic going around. He's actually taken more sacks in his career than Andrew Luck has. And Andrew Luck didn't play super long, but I think he still played longer than Joe Burrow has up to this point.
Absolutely. He's played. He got
Andrew
drafted
Luck
in
made
2011, 2012.
Yeah.
And he retired in like 2019. I think. He retired before the pandemic, for sure.
I think he retired like during that, like when the pandemic first happened. I think that was when he retired. Let me look it up real fast.
With that 2019, 2020 season.
Yeah, that's when he retired.
So that's like 8 years, maybe. So, yeah, Joe Burrow is already at what, year 4, year 5?
Look, it might be longer for Joe Burrow because he was out for a couple of years. So this is Joe Burrow's. Let me see. Let me count. This is Joe Burrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is his 6th season so far.
The 6th season. His rookie year, he tore some shit.
He tore his ACL.
Yeah, I remember that.
Year.
Yeah, I mean, look, they both had similar situations where the offensive line was shitty. This nigga Bengals defense sucks, even though they drafted for defense. Bro, look, I don't know what to tell him. When I said the Bengals were gonna be frauds and not make the playoffs, I was assuming with Joe Burrow still being at the helm. You put a nigga like Jake Browning in this situation, look, he could surprise me because
Probably
that backup from the Cowboys surprised the shit out of me. When Dak got hurt that one time. Forgot the nigga name. Cooper Rush. He surprised me winning some of the games he won. Maybe it turns into that situation. But I doubt it.
But like even then, you go into the playoff, like even if you did make the playoffs with Jake Browning as your quarterback, you don't really expect to win anything in the playoffs because respectfully, it's Jake Browning. So I don't.
And this was supposed to be a good fucking game this week. That's what really pissed me off. Where they're playing they're gonna play the Vikings. I get to see Jamar Chase versus Jefferson, and that would have been like a nice little thing to watch. But now you got both of their quarterbacks or backup quarterbacks with Carson Wentz and fucking Jake Browning. I'm not turning that shit on, brother. I'm not turning that shit on. I'm so sorry. So the games to be watched. But yeah, I just realistically, I don't want to be hyperbolic about it because I don't want to make it seem like it's over. But is it a stretch for me to say this nigga Joe Burrow got like 3 more years left? Like, am I tripping if I say some shit like that? It don't sound. It don't like that. It sounds crazy when you say it out loud.
Be playing forever, low key. So like,
yeah, I thought Andrew Luck was gonna play forever too, though.
You said what?
But I thought Andrew Luck was gonna play forever too, though.
Andrew Luck could still be playing right now. He just was like, no, they're letting me die behind this O-line, so I'm gonna retire. And like Joe Burrow, if he made that decision, it'd be valid because like when Andrew Luck made the decision, it was valid as well because they was just letting him get killed. And Joe Burrow, they are still letting him get killed. Like they don't really be helping him for real. Like they gave him to the 2 receivers, and that's really it. Like their defense has been cheeks the entire time he's been there for real. He's never had an O-line, despite him, getting hurt multiple times. He still doesn't have one. It's just like, what are they doing? what are the Bengals doing?
I mean, look, Ohio niggas just don't care. Cincinnati, Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, don't matter. They both wear orange, and their management sucks. Cincinnati just got lucky with Joe Burrow. That's all that is. You know what I mean? Yeah, Cleveland, he be getting lucky. Both of those franchises be getting lucky like once a decade, and they squander it. It's not like they have all terrible players. Cleveland got some talent. They just suck.
I'm looking at the Bengals draft history. They've sort of missed on like everything outside of Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase. They've sort of missed everywhere else.
Yeah, because they felt like they didn't have to do like that's what happens when you go to the Super Bowl your second year. You just feel like, oh, this team is good enough to run it back. It's like, no, you're supposed to be Philadelphia and just continue to add shit. But I think also their owner broke his shit. So, or cheap. I don't know if they're broke, but they're definitely fucking cheap.
And like in the time since Joe Burrow's been drafted, they've only drafted one or I guess two O linemen. They've only drafted two O linemen in the time Joe Burrow's been drafted. And one of them, I think one of them was last year. I think he's like relatively decent, but all the other one was not good. So it's just terrible. They tried to draft defense and they've missed on pretty much every single pick. Like, yeah, no, they just suck. Like, they just can't draft.
They're not a good team. They can't draft. Yeah, they can't draft. And it's hard to fuck up a number one overall pick. It's not impossible, but it is hard. Yeah. So like I said, they got lucky. And they better be lucky that he didn't regress like Trevor Lawrence. Then you'll be in some real shitty waters. Better be lucky the nigga still improved year after year. So.
Yeah, shoot.
They're not making the playoffs, bro.
Of course not.
Pittsburgh probably gonna pass them niggas up.
Honestly, I don't know if Pittsburgh gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna get the 8 wins, but I don't know if they're gonna make the playoffs.
They gonna get them wins. They gonna get them wins, boy. I'll tell you that.
Matters, man. Keep the record going. Keep the record going.
That's real.
But another football topic. I think one that you're gonna like because it's your favorite country.
Damn.
Tom Brady is returning to the field for a flag football tournament in Saudi Arabia. None of these words are in the Bible. None of these.
They shouldn't be.
None of these words are in the NFL and NFL Rams. None of these words are in anywhere, bro. Because why is this a damn thing, bro? Well, I don't get it, bro.
I'm more surprised about the Tom Brady aspect of this shit.
I'm not. Tom Brady is doing everything. Tom Brady's just rich and bored.
Is he allowed to do all this shit at the same time?
Listen, bro, he's the part-time owner of the Raiders while also being a commentator for the games, and he's also up in the box during none of it makes sense, and none of it should be allowed.
And hooping in Saudi Arabia.
None of this should be allowed, but this is sponsored by Fanatics because, of course, everything is sponsored by Michael Rubin and them. But it's going to be a 3-team round-robin event. Each team will be coached by active NFL coach. So Pete Carroll, Sean Payton, and Kyle Shanahan. It will be 5-on-5 format with a 50-yard field. Players is going to be there. Confirmed so far: Christian McCaffrey, Ahmad Gardner, CeeDee Lamb, Saquon, Myles Garrett, Tyreek Hill, Brock Bowers, and Max Crosby. I like flag football. I don't like flag football. But what the fuck are Myles Garrett and Max Crosby doing here?
Rushing the QB.
This is so stupid. Why? Nobody cares. Oh, and it's going to be broadcasted on Fox, by the way. So there's that aspect of it as well.
Well, that makes sense why Tom Brady's a part of this.
Tom Brady would have been a part of it no matter what. But it's just like...
I was fine.
Nobody cares about flag football this much. Nobody, flag football is lame. Respectfully. It's lame, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's not real football. It's flag football. This is lame. Why? I get the players are doing because they're probably going to make a whole lot. They're probably going to make their contract during this.
Oh, absolutely.
But so I guess I get why the players are doing it. But have some damn shame. Please, what are we doing? I think this whole thing is dumb. What are your thoughts on
it? These Saudi Arabian niggas might change some of these fuck niggas' lives when they see some of this money. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. They might change the trajectory of some shit when they hand some of these niggas a check. But in all seriousness, it don't surprise me. This is you ain't seen enough divorced niggas. When niggas get divorced, They just start doing.
He's just
Them
boring.
niggas start doing shit, boy. Just goddamn, I know you can't be this bored, and I'm disappointingly surprised at some of the shit that I be seeing. And like I said, I talk all this shit just to know that I will tune in and look at one of these motherfucking games just to see what the fuck this shit look like. If the shit is on my fucking screen, I'm gonna check it out for maybe 2 minutes, and then after that, I'm turning this shit on to something else.
I'm only gonna see like
sit here and act like
there's gonna be clips on Twitter. I'll look at. I'm not watching this shit.
They better be smart about it and put it on a day where there ain't no shit going on, ain't no real sports being played or whatever, and I ain't got nothing else to watch, and I might throw it on in some background as a background shit. But if it get too crazy, then it's like, okay, we don't need. Granted, we don't need this.
Nobody needs.
Did they say when was it supposed to happen again?
I don't think they announced a date. I just think they announced like, oh, it's happening. Well, let me see real fast.
You know, Love is Blind. Please say.
Oh no, March 21st, 2026.
Hey, well, like I said, Love is Blind. Spring season. Please save us. Please save us, because I'm not trying to watch this shit, brother. Give me an example. Basketball will be in a full swing of things. Hopefully my team will be in a good position where, you know, I'm worried about seeding. March Madness. There's some other things that are going to be preoccupying my time. I'm glad they're telling me ahead of advance. I can't watch this in good faith. Not in good faith.
I can watch this in good or bad faith. But
intentionally watching something in bad faith just doesn't seem... That can't be in the Bible either, you know? I can't do that.
But finally, one more NFL topic to talk about. I just gotta say this. I used to be for the TUSH push, and then it came to my attention that this entire time, last week against the Chiefs, like the Eagles did false starts on damn near all of their TUSH pushes, and it wasn't called. And then it also was brought to my attention that the entire time the Eagles line up for the TUSH push, they do it in illegal formation. You have to ban this play now. I'm not. I did not like. I was for it. I was like, nigga, I'm dead. Like I was for it. I was like, oh, people just can't stop it, and they're just mad they can't stop it. But like, no,
they literally can't stop it. It's impossible.
I didn't realize this because this is like you see the, I guess the little graphic right here. This is how the Eagles normally line up for the TUSH push, and this line right here is where the ball is. And the center,
nigga is
the center can't be ahead of the ball, which is what he is. You're not. Nobody's supposed to be ahead of the ball. Every single offensive lineman is like
that nigga's.
This is an actual illegal formation in a legal play. Like, I think they actually do have to ban this. I'm not gonna hold you. But the thing is, like, the thing about the TUSH push, though, I feel like Jalen Hurts is still like just like the strongest quarterback in the NFL. So I think. Even if it was just a regular quarterback sneak, I feel like he'd get them in the first place. So like,
just do it right, nigga.
Yeah, just do a normal quarterback sneak because he squat like literally 700 pounds.
Yeah, you squat the same as Nick Chubb, nigga. Like, come on, bro.
So I feel like he would get these regardless. But yes, please, the NFL has to ban the TUSH push. I didn't realize it was this bad. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And I'll say this. I wasn't even on the like ban the TUSH push thing. Like even now, I'm still not even all the way there of ban the TUSH push. But how niggas have been responding to this have been so pussy. Not the fans. But like when officials talk about this shit or like refs or whatever, they are so pussy about it. They be like, "Oh, we just don't know how to officiate it. We don't know.
Nigga,
it's just so hard to officiate." I was like, "Shut the fuck up, nigga." Oh, we tried everything. No, the fuck you haven't. No, the fuck you haven't. You know why? You know why you haven't? Because one of my first hot takes is that not just the TUSH push. If there's any play where my refs can't properly officiate it in real time, it should be a challengeable play. Somebody should be able to throw a challenge and say, look at the fucking cameras and see if we get it right. And if you don't want to teeter on that line of, oh, I don't want assessed penalties off of challenge plays because that can turn into some other things. Fine. New York be calling these refs down after every fucking replay. All you got to do is this play is under further review for potential yada da 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 da. And if you find out them niggas was lined up torso front, like first on the line of fucking scrimmage, assess the penalty, replay the goddamn down. I am so tired of these niggas. Woe is meing this fucking tush push, because at first I understood that y'all didn't like these motherfuckers complaining, but to sit here and act like we are still in 1970 when we are in 2025 and we have every single camera angle known the fucking man to get this shit right. Get it fucking right, nigga. If you can't control it with your naked eye and live time, review these plays. Review these tush pushes. If you not gonna ban it, I'm tired of these niggas bitching, moaning, and complaining from the official side. Oh my god, I'm tired of these people. Who cares, nigga? Fix it. Because this is unacceptable.
I'm not gonna hold you because I feel like this is a play you should be able to see from the naked eye. Because isn't there a ref like lined up down the line of scrimmage so like you can see how they're lined up? Like, am I tripping? Isn't there a ref right there in that spot?
Yeah, but I guess they're
yes, nigga right there. Like,
yeah, I guess their logic is that shit is so fucking crowded in there, they can't really see when a nigga is jumping off sides or.
I'm just talking about
where nigga,
how the center's up, like his head is above the ball. Like, you can't see that, nigga. Like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, look, bro. And then there was a notification where refs got notified by the NFL to start calling this shit tight. I mean, it should have been called correctly from the jump. Fuck, nigga.
Literally.
Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, oh my god. Like, shout out to the Eagles for perfecting a spammy play. But nigga, I was tired of looking at the motherfucker either, and I don't care about the shit. I was tired of looking at it. And just because I was tired of looking at it, that doesn't mean it had to be banned. But I was tired of it. I was tired of looking at the shit, bro. When the Eagles played the Chiefs last Sunday, I'm like, damn, nigga, y'all spamming this shit. I'm cool.
And then also,
I'm not even.
I know the linemen, low key, like if you ask them about it, they always do complain about it because they're like, doing this play fucking hurts because we have to line. Like, I know Jason Kelce would always complain about it. I think Jordan Mailata, he complained about it. Lane Johnson, like, they don't even like this play. It just works.
Yeah, and they got these Eagles players mic'd up, and they're just like, yeah, they know what we doing, and they can't fucking stop it. Yeah, because you not cheating, nigga. You're getting away with bullshit. That's why, nigga.
I really feel like
crazy.
They'd still get the first because Jalen Hurts is just strong as hell. I feel like they'd get it regardless.
Yeah. And they've been stopped before. But yeah, they got to chill out, bro. I'm tired.
Yeah,
I'm really tired of it.
Greg, I think it's time for us to get into some NFL picks now, though.
Man, this is one of my favorite times of the day. Alrighty, NFL picks. Unfortunately, do not have the updated list. I mean, the updated record for y'all. Just know that we won some games. Okay, lost a few, but we won some. I'll have the final above our heads at some point. I'll make a graphic. But we already agreed that the Buffalo Bills Thursday night game against the Dolphins, we had both picked the Buffalo Bills. None of us said respectfully, but we didn't need to.
Yeah, we knew what was going to happen. Although the Dolphins made it closer than we expected, but we knew it.
And Tyreek Hill gave me a much needed touchdown. Needed that for the fantasy. Respect. And I don't know who this rookie running back is for the Dolphins. I got my eyes on you, nigga. I got David H. in. Stop taking touchdowns away from my nigga, bro. Respect to me. Now, let's get into Sunday night. Chiefs versus Giants. 2 0-2 teams battling it out. I think it's in New York.
Yes, in New York.
In New York. Jax, who do you have?
I think the Chiefs are gonna finally get out this slump there, and I think they got this game. I think it's gonna be closer than expected, though. But I think the Chiefs are gonna end up winning this. It's gonna be an ugly win, though, for sure.
I think some weird shit's gonna happen tonight. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I just think a nigga that we just haven't expected is come out the woodworks. I think Scatterbo might just run it in.
Scatterbo is not good, bro. Oh my
doesn't matter.
gosh.
Doesn't matter if he's good or not. I think he's gonna do something. I hate to say it. I mean, he scored a touchdown on us. He scored a touchdown on us, Jax. Like,
he's not good. I don't care what Scatterbo's not good. You can't make me believe he's good at running back. He's a fullback. People are like last game he had that rush. It's because everybody was distracted by Jackson Dart, and so the middle was open. He was actually good. He would have scored that play, but he's not because he's slow. Scatterbo is not a good running back.
But do you think he's a good fullback?
You said what? I didn't hear you.
But do you think he's a good fullback though? Like he's not a good running back too, but do you think he's a good fullback? But like, do you think he's a good fullback?
Yeah.
Like right now.
If they use
so it's just a run.
If they use him,
so it's just okay. But like if they give him a fullback dive, then what?
That's how he scored. Basically, it was basically a fullback dive.
Okay. All right. Hey, you might come around. Yeah, I got the Giants winning. I got the Giants winning this game. By a field goal. That's how I have it.
That would be some Giants ass shit. I can't lie to you.
Type shit. Monday night. Thank God there's only one game. Detroit Lions versus the Baltimore Ravens. Jax, who do you have?
I feel like this game will be really good. I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. Like, I'll go Ravens, but like, I don't know. Because I have no idea. I don't know, but I trust Lamar, so I'm gonna go Ravens.
I'm picking the Ravens. I don't think it's gonna be close.
You don't think it's gonna be close?
I think the Ravens finna smack them. Yo, you beating the shit out of the Chicago Bears do not move me.
I mean, but the Lions are still the Lions, so they were good last year.
Are they?
Good the year before.
Are they?
You don't think so?
Are they?
Like, they lost the Packers, but I think the Packers might be the best team in the NFL.
This game will let me know how good the Lions are, in my opinion.
Fair.
This game is a good little litmus test to be like, you know what? Okay, this is where I need to have them. But as far as Lamar, it's like this team is head and shoulders. I think this is the best team in football. They just got locked the fuck in. Like, I think the Ravens could beat the I think they better than the Packers. I think they can beat not the dog shit out the Packers, but I think they can beat the Packers.
I don't know. That's a game I want to see, though. I don't know if they play each other this season, but that'd be a game I really want to see.
For sure. So we'll see how it go. What's your lock of the week though?
Lock two, because I want to see Aaron Glenn succeed. But I think I'm gonna take the Bucks over the Jets.
Lord, yeah, that sounds about right. Shit. Hey man, for my first time ever, going with the Colts, man. The Colts gonna beat the Titans. Colts gonna beat the Titans. That's my lock, nigga. It is Indiana Jones time. God damn it! I know it's only 2 games. That's all I need, nigga. That's all I fucking need. Right then and there. And I told niggas, hey, they're gonna be all right. They're gonna be all right in that division. I didn't know it was gonna be this good. Hooping and putting 29 points on the Broncos defense. I'm sold, brother. I am fucking sold. That's my lock. But Jax, who's your upset though?
Let's see, because I done chose the Panthers before, and they keep hurting my soul. So I don't know if I want to pick them.
Let that shit go, nigga. You gotta let that shit go, nigga.
Bro, they keep hurting my soul.
This getting out of hand.
I believe in Bryce Young, but they just keep disappointing me. So
it's starting to get abusive, nigga. It's starting to get real abusive over on this side, gang. So walk away. Walk away, nigga.
My upset. Let me see.
I don't know why I didn't pick Packers over Browns. I'm tripping.
I can see the the Broncos over the Chargers.
Okay. Damn, they got the Jaguars as the favorites. I'm not taking that.
Oh, the Texans are 0-2. That's why. But like,
still, nigga, still. I'm not falling for that shit, bro. You know what? I'll go Rams over Eagles. Go Rams over Eagles.
The Eagles keep winning, but they don't look good. But they do keep winning.
Yeah, they find a way, but I think people underestimated like how good the Rams offense was gonna look. Because Devontae Adams has been kind of hooping.
I thought Matthew Stafford was dead. He's not, apparently. So
yeah, they still got some life over there. And shit be going wonderful when people shut up and dribble. You know, when you got somebody shutting up and dribbling, nigga. Boy, good things happen, huh? But yeah, that's our picks for the week. I think it's about that time, man. It's hot take time. Jax, what's your hot take of the week?
all right. I've been thinking this for a very long time. I just didn't know how to accurately put it into words. But if you are not black, you cannot have a profile picture, an Avi picture, whatever you want to call it, that depicts a black person. It don't matter if it's a black character. It don't matter if it's like LeBron or Steph Curry or your favorite athlete. Or if you are not black, you cannot have a black person as your profile picture.
What led you up to this?
It's just I just be seeing a lot of I've just always been seeing a lot of like black images, and I'll be thinking, oh, like when I see like a black whatever as a profile picture, I automatically assume the person's black because that's just what it is. But it ends up being like a 16-year-old white boy or something like that, and it's just like, Nick, stop! Like you're not black. Even if I don't care if LeBron's your favorite player, you're what they call like black fishing or whatever. That's or digital blackface or whatever one of them words. That's what you're
digital blackface.
It's one of them words, but they be making it. That's one of them. Like, stop. If you're not black, do not have a black person or black anything as your profile picture. Just be white and be happy. Like that's it.
And I know you using that to say nigga online.
Yeah, like nigga.
You're saying nigga online. That's all that is.
And also, if you're not black, I don't want to see you retweet, repost anything that has nigga in it, bro. It don't matter what it is. It don't matter what it is. If it say nigga, just leave it alone, bro. Just get out of black.
This nigga talking about Panya so bad.
No, I don't say.
He don't say nigga, but you telling me that nigga not chuckling in the group chat when we say certain shit?
Oh, yeah, he do be chuckling, but like, just don't. He don't repost.
He shouldn't. If you in a group chat, when people start throwing the N-word around, you shouldn't be responding with laughing emojis about any of this shit. You should just be quiet. You should chuckle in silence. Nigga.
I did think about that, but then it's like, imagine if it wasn't the group chat and you're just all in the group, and if like all in group in person, and somebody says the N-word with something, and then they all laugh. Like, I'm thinking of it.
You can't help that. You can't help live reactions because you're in the space. Like,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Laugh in silence. Like if you're doing it, put in laughing emoji. Replying to that message and then inserting 3 laughing emojis under it to let us all know that you laughed at it.
I feel like you can't reply to it, but you can send 3 laughing, but just don't reply to it directly. You can't.
You're right.
Just send it
because reply to it is nasty. Reply to it kind of nasty. Oh, you want everybody to know? Hey, I specifically was laughing at this shit right here. That's crazy.
Yeah, just send the laughing one so we know you laugh at them. Just so we know you're laughing.
Hey, and you need to let 2 or 3 niggas text before you listen to that. Like let the shit breathe a little bit. Like you can't just no nigga, you can't nigga. Yeah. That's crazy. And not for this to be like a Panya thing. I do hate when Panya sent a voice note of him laughing at shit. That grinds my gears so bad.
No, I'll be sending voice messages of laughing at stuff. Like I do that.
I don't like when none of y'all niggas do it. Actually,
I be
that's
laughing.
Yeah, Yeah, because it start getting real crazy. Because some of y'all got like laughs. Some of y'all get the monkey noise in this bitch. Like whenever, like Wafik be coming out here. I'm like, all right, nigga, this you gotta stop, nigga. Y'all gotta stop, nigga. Some of this should get out of hand. I was like, I ain't no way you screaming this loud for this shit. No way. No fucking way.
Oh my God.
None of y'all in the group chat are polite laughers like that. Like y'all be cool, and then there'd be one nigga that just take it to that next level. I'm like, all right, nigga, let me see myself out because I'm laughing harder at the laugh than the actual joke. I don't need to do this.
That's why I don't. This should be funny.
That shit fucking annoy the fuck out of me sometimes. I'm like, this y'all niggas crazy. And it really do be Wafik the worst. Wafik do be the worst. Big be the worst, nigga.
Oh my goodness.
And I hate when I laugh at it too. I hate when that nigga catch me off guard. I'm like, fuck. Oh shit. But I agree with you. You just blackface shit around. Like I was gonna say like people should be able to like put their race on there. You know, when you sign up for shit, you gotta put your race. So like if you put like a weird image, like it won't allow you to. But niggas would just lie. But niggas would just lie about their race. So like that wouldn't do anything. Anyway. Oh man. Gentle parenting is not that bad. Okay. I think gentle parenting gets a bad rap.
Disagree.
I think a lot of people confuse gentle parenting with lazy parenting. No, bitch, you're fucking lazy. Stop making everything gentle parenting. Just because somebody is not tending to their child or saying Johnny stop or just looking at the Caucasian version of everything and grouping it as, oh, this is how people gentle parent. No, that's not it. You are supposed to still discipline your child. You are still supposed to do certain things. And I'm not even somebody that's just big on gentle parenting, but you'll have somebody that says, tell their mom, "Shut up, bitch," and you see it's that gentle parenting. No, they just haven't worked on their fucking kid. I hate how y'all just label everything as gentle parenting.
What is gentle?
That's a lazy parent, nigga.
What is gentle parenting? The non-parent,
gentle
other non-parent.
This is crazy. This is actually crazy. This is so nasty. But gentle parenting is supposed to be like you're supposed to like not put hands and beat your kids as like your first like as your first line of defense.
Parenting.
You said what?
I feel like that's not gentle parenting. Although I also do not have a definition for gentle parenting, so there's that.
But gentle parenting is more of like it's more of like course correction. Like you're still supposed to like course correct or something. Like if something happens where like this child wants to do something or whatever the case may be, and you say no or whatever, like you're not supposed to say, "Hey, go get my belt." Like you're not supposed to course correct with like putting hands on a kid or screaming or shouting or yelling. You just course direct. Like
I feel like that's
if a nigga wants candy, like if a nigga wants candy for breakfast or some shit, and you're not gonna give your kid candy for breakfast, you can give you some eggs, and they be like, "No, I don't want to." They have squirrel brains, so you just redirect and just you still get them eggs, but you just like, "Hey, go play with your toy, like go do this," or like you tell them niggas where to do, what to do. Like you're supposed to have some kind of discipline. But like I said, I don't even subscribe to just all what gentle parenting has to describe. I'm just tired of niggas that see badass kids and they just you see this is what gentle parenting. No, there's been badass kids all our lives. There have been niggas that are in jail and prison right now that had black mothers that whooped the shit out of them. I promise you.
But that's not
gentle
parenting though. That's abuse. So like,
yeah, I mean it's abuse, but it's just kind of like, okay, like y'all, there are lazy parents. Like stop equating gentle to lazy. Lazy parents have been lazy for centuries. And stop using white people as the examples of why you feel the way you feel about gentle parenting.
I'm not gonna.
They're lazy.
I don't know. I feel like we both don't really have a concrete definition of gentle parenting.
We don't have kids either.
Yeah, so I'm like, and we also don't have kids. I feel like I can't really agree or.
But like you got what you call it, like, but you got what you call it, you have nieces and shit, like you have siblings that are parents.
Yeah,
and they probably are.
parents.
They're probably parents. They're probably not lazy parents.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't know what counts as gentle parenting. So I just feel like they just parent because we had parents. I don't know.
I think good parents have been naturally gentle have naturally been doing gentle parenting techniques because it's just simply being a good ass parent.
Man, it's making me think gentle parenting is not a thing. It's just parenting. I don't know.
It's just being a good parent, not abusing the fuck out of your kid, not being not being lazy or whatever. But I think because people heard gentle parenting and you got those black people with PTSD, or not just black people, but just people with PTSD that come into the woodworks of my mama whooped my ass and I came out just fine. All right, nigga. Okay. What the fuck that got to do with my child, nigga?
I don't know.
Just because you got whooped, that don't mean I got to whoop my kid to that degree.
I don't know. Yeah, but I feel like people should whoop their kids, but whatever.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like a frame of like making sure that like no matter what, like your child has a safe space at their home or whatever, or not necessarily. I'm not saying like always like validating their feelings, but they should be able to be comfortable enough to come to you about any and everything. Because full transparency, shit, there's a certain time and age where I'm like, shit, nigga, if I tell my mama this, my mom gonna whoop my ass. I'm not telling her this. But the situation probably would have got rectified faster had I just told her ass, and then she would have been able to, problem solve better than me. But because I was afraid to get my ass whooped, it took way longer than what it needed. The whole process took longer than what it needed to be. And I think that's where gentle parenting comes in. Because I remember one time, like, my mom was like, she sat me down. She's like, yo, if you tell me the truth about this, I will not beat your ass. I'm like, word? Told her everything. I forgot what it was. I don't know what it was. It was something minuscule. It wasn't even nothing that goddamn serious, but it was something that happened in elementary school. I remember that. I think somebody like brought a knife to school. It was something crazy. But, you know what I mean? Just be a good parent. Just be a good parent. That's really the hot take for real. Be a good parent as niggas that are not parents at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't take our advice.
I'm out of my depth here, so I'm going to just stop talking.
Any last words, Jax?
Go outside, bro. Go touch some grass. If you want to change your life, go do some life-changing shit.
I'm stop making all these people important. We making days for niggas. We out here taking niggas off air for certain shit. I'm like,
and just because somebody didn't yell at you doesn't mean they're polite. It does not mean they were polite.
Never raised their voice at me, nigga.
One, yes, he did. And two, that nigga was an asshole. Racism is not a difference of opinions. It's racism. Like,
if you think somebody can't disrespect you in a soft voice, go look at that 11-minute video of Trae Young talking about Pat Bev. You don't have to raise your voice to disrespect somebody, gang. There's plenty of examples out there on a smaller scale. Yeah, I'm tired. There's certain things I'm tired of, and on the other side that don't like these, that doesn't necessarily like them niggas. You know who you are. Stop talking about like certain things. Keep making us like fuel the fire on some shit. I feel like sometimes if we just shut the fuck up about certain things, it don't gain as much traction that it needs to. It's like, damn, nigga, like I don't care. I don't care so much that I don't talk about it all the fucking time. Like there's more important things to be talked about than the shit y'all talking about right now. Is AJ Brown finna have a bounce back week, or do I need to put that nigga on a trade block? Those are real questions, nigga. Those are the questions I need.
I think trade block is the answer, unfortunately.
Is Devontae Smith, does he need to go on the bench for Roma Doomsday? Yes or no? It's like, These are real nigga questions right here. This is the RNA, real nigga analysis right here, bro. But y'all out here worried about other shit, but that's all we got. If you watch Love Island games, stay away from me and stay away from this fucking community. I don't want to hear nothing about that shit either. And with that further ado, we'll catch y'all niggas next week.